He's smiling. You already know where I'm going.
Go ahead.
All right. So basically, long story short, there was a girl that matched with me on a dating app, right? Unbeknownst to me, she matched with Trey as well.
Ah,
we see her.
Forgot all about her. She never. Wait. Pause.
Yeah.
Sorry. She never matched with me.
She liked you.
She
That's
liked
what it was.
me.
She liked you. That's
there
what it was. Yeah, she liked Trey.
Yes.
But she matched with me. Trey pointed her out. I'm not paying attention. I'm enjoying the vibes. I'm like, this is nice. We outside and
drinking wine.
Wine drunk. Wine drunk.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. I like this. I like being an adult.
Yeah.
I like this shit.
It was good.
And then I see the girl and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, Trey, that girl matched with me on Hinge like a while ago. I kid you not, Trey looks at me with the most like, nigga, are you fucking stupid face? Like, nigga, I told you that earlier she liked me on Hinge. And I looked at him like, oh, well, good thing I never responded to her.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I deleted the app maybe a day after I matched with her.
I would say the one thing about our friendship, which is great, is we don't have similar types in a lot of situations. There are some women that we may find attractive, but for the most part, I don't have to worry about liking anything you like, and you don't have to worry about liking anything that I like. It's actually the best part of our friendship, honestly.
Damn, not the
one of.
I'm gonna say
one of.
I'm gonna say damn.
One of.
Like
one.
Just wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Never know your body.
What is going on? There's another episode of Fupas And Flapjacks podcast. My name is Jay. That's
your boy Trey. Was popping.
And every week we're joined by none other than the voice of God, the podcast, Dr. Phil.
I am a Fupa.
You feeling foop-tacular?
Foop mania.
Foop Mason?
I can't think of anything.
Oh, back to Fooptastic.
Yeah, Fupa star, but yes.
I'll be your Fupa, baby.
Okay.
If you'll be my Fupa star.
I'm gonna get you to do a soundbite.
Yeah.
I need to do a soundbite of
Did you
you.
just remix an Usher song?
I'm your number one Foop. Yeah.
I'm so done with this guy. Anyways, y'all, please, as always, please like, comment, subscribe. Let your friends know. Let your exes know. Let your soon-to-be girlfriends know.
That's what they're doing.
They are.
Literally.
They are.
I'm hearing stories.
I'm hearing stories about a lot of guys
stalking the pod.
Stalking the
and
pod.
not following the pod.
Because the girl that they're interested in is watching the pod and they hating on us.
I'm hearing it too.
Yes.
Just follow the pod, bro.
Just follow the pod,
We don't
bro.
want your girl.
Listen, we putting you on to great things here,
Yeah.
right? All right? Anyways, y'all, every week we have a main topic for every week. This week is a very special topic, in my opinion, because I feel like Trey and I both have experienced this very recently in the past year, past few months.
Whole friendship?
Our whole friendship. We go through this like every year. Maybe?
Hookers?
Listen, I don't pay for vagina.
Oh, we all do.
No, we don't.
No. He's saying he's saying because he's married, he's paying for.
Oh, I mean, fair enough.
We all pay for it.
I mean, I can understand that, but no, we're not doing that. We're not doing all that.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil. This ain't Fupas and Flapjacks After Dark.
Sheesh.
Oh, they got to pay for that.
Yeah, they got to pay for
Yeah,
that.
$5.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
5, 10, 20.
Wait, hold on, wait. Fupas and Flapjacks After Dark, $10 tier. $10 tier, guys. Our $10 tier. Anyways, the episode of this podcast is going to be focused on none other than burning out on dating apps or dating app burnout. To basically explain that, dating app burnout is basically when you're out there on a dating app, whether it be Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, any of these other apps. What's that one app with the little fish?
Grindr.
Bro, what you on?
What are you on tonight, bro? What are you on?
That's
Dick.
what?
Oh, well, let's pause. We do have to shout out our gay subscribers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they be on Grindr.
Hold on, yo, our gay subscribers. Sorry, I said Gabe. Our gay subscribers
Really
and
showing out.
Our trans subscribers showing out.
Showing out and showing up.
I thought
So
Grindr
really,
was a
Grindr,
sandwich.
he right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to be all inclusive.
You're right. You're 100% right. Yo,
So you know, I'm
to
you know,
the alphabet people, we love y'all.
Yeah.
We love y'all. We
Rocking
respect
with you.
y'all.
It's all love.
Yes, WXYNZ, bro.
Yeah.
We love y'all.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I forgot all about that. I'm happy I brought that up.
I'm so glad you brought that up too.
Yeah.
But yeah, something we've experienced ourselves, and we spoke about it in private, where you're on these dating apps, you're trying to find the right person, just
The
find
one.
just find a connection. You know what I'm saying? And then you get sick of it. You're like, man, fuck the dating scene, and you just you delete everything. My question to you, Trey, to start the episode is, how do you combat the dating app burnout?
Combat it?
Like, how do you tell yourself, like, maybe I should just get off this for a while, or you're just like, maybe the dating pool is just not what I needed it to be right now?
You know what, bro? I think it's like I think it's different things, right? I think the first thing is when you've gone on a couple of dates, or you've been in a couple like situationships. It's like, man, fuck this shit. Like at the end of the day, like I'm tired. I'm tired of what's your favorite color. I'm tired of the redundant questions. You almost want to make a PDF file of just like these are everything about me. The questions.
I have one in my notes.
I wish I did have one like a long time ago. But you get tired of asking those same questions and answering the same questions. Like, here it is.
Yeah.
Let's move on to something deeper.
Yeah.
And so you get tired of that, so you want to take a break. And the other thing is when you're just swiping.
Aimlessly,
and you're just like, I can't find nobody. And it's not like some of these people aren't attractive or whatever, but they just don't align with what you want, or you just think that they're similar to everybody else that has a profile up.
Or we've talked about it in private. You get people who literally after one conversation on an app, it's a dead end.
Yeah.
Or the people who, as soon as they get off the app, it's another dead end.
Or you have conversations and they're not responding consistently, or they talk about, oh, I'm just not on here enough. Then why are you on the app? If you aren't on here a lot, why do you have it? Why did you match me? You don't got no other way to contact you. So why do you have it? We can't even communicate.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know when I burnt out on dating apps like for forever now? I'm gonna tell a story, and Trey was a part of this story.
Whoa! Knee went back down. I thought it was not about me, but knee went back down.
No, you need to go back up in a second because you're gonna be kicking your feet in a second.
Okay.
So Trey and I went to a day event, Wine Wars.
Yeah.
He already know where I'm going. He's smiling. He already know where I'm going.
Go ahead.
All right. So basically, long story short, there was a girl that matched with me on a dating app, right? Unbeknownst to me, she matched with Trey as well.
Ah,
we see her in
forgot
public.
all about her. She never. Wait, pause.
Yeah.
Sorry. She never matched with me.
She liked you.
She
That's what it
liked
was.
me.
She liked you. That's
There
what it
you
was.
go.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you.
liked Trey.
Yes.
But she matched with me. Trey pointed her out. I'm not paying attention. I'm enjoying the vibes. I'm like, this is nice. We outside and
Drinking wine.
Lakey on
Wine
the park,
drunk.
Wine drunk.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. I like this. I like being an adult.
Yeah.
I like this shit.
It was good.
And then I see the girl, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, Trey, that girl matched with me on Hinge like a while ago. I kid you not. Trey looks at me with the most like, nigga, are you fucking stupid face? Like, nigga, I told you that earlier. She liked me on Hinge, and I looked at him like, oh, well, good thing I never responded to her.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I deleted the app maybe a day after I matched with her.
I always say the one thing about our friendship, which is great, is we don't have similar types in a lot of situations. There are some women that we may find attractive, but for the most part, I don't have to worry about liking anything you like, and you don't have to worry about liking anything that I like. It's actually the best part of our friendship, honestly.
Damn, not the
one of.
I'm gonna say
one of.
I'm gonna say damn.
One
man.
of.
Like
one of.
Just
one of.
Just let me know you don't like
no,
me.
there's one of. Which means there's multiple.
I know.
Okay.
I got you.
Shit.
But no, that's when I burnt out. Because I remember I didn't delete the app. What I did was I paused my account.
You paused it,
and I was like, let me take a week or two off this app and see what happens. And then when that happened, I was like, no, I'm deactivating my account.
Yeah,
I'm off this.
Yeah.
So, but also, you and I kind of had the luxury that a lot of people don't have in the sense that we also make content. So our faces and I guess the personality that we show on camera, it's also out there for the whole world to see. And also makes it a little bit easier for us to meet women.
Yeah.
Especially out in public.
Yes.
Now, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you feel like now with the content creating space, it kind of made the burnout a little bit quicker for you, or it's just you're gonna get burnt out regardless?
Well, content has always been business for me,
right?
More than it's been anything else. So if I ever approached women in a social media space, it's because I approached them. I saw that they were attractive, and I went that route and approached them. It had nothing to do with the women that were already following me.
Right.
I never really got into the communication between people who were following me, and that I always kept my content business because I wanted to keep it professional. Dating apps, Hinge, Bumble, and everything have always been their own separate thing.
Right.
Because when I make a profile, I'm making a profile, as descriptive as I can. I'm being intentional as possible on what you want, as what you want to see from me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being honest about if I want kids. I'm being honest about what I'm looking for. I'm being honest about all those things because I want you to look at my profile and read it and say, can I align with those things? And it got annoying for me. Like, I don't know if it was a year ago or whatever, when it was like, I was getting likes from like people who don't want kids. But you keep saying that. Yeah. But my thing clearly says, I want kids. So why are you liking my page?
They don't read.
That's what I'm saying. It was just frustrating.
It's not that, though, because I see it firsthand now with the spot. I'd be like, don't slide in my DMs. What happens every week?
They slide in your DMs.
Exactly.
You challenge.
I feel like a lot of times, and this is not just a woman thing, it's a man thing too as well, a lot of people think they're going to be the exception to your rule.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, you're not the exception. I stand by what I stand by.
Exactly. Especially if you're an intentional man.
Yeah.
Because I know there's tons of men on apps who just want to fuck.
Oh, yeah, for
right?
sure.
And there are women on apps that want to fuck too.
Guilty.
And there are women on apps that want to fuck too. So I think sometimes there are, for us as men, well, I'm not gonna speak for you, I'm gonna speak for me. Intentional men that when you're on a dating app and you're trying to be intentional, when there are women who don't necessarily used to men who are intentional match for you, they expect that they can kind of leverage or move your kind of desires where you want. Except for when you're intentional, you're like, nah, I want this. Yeah. This is what I'm standing on. If you don't meet this, then boom. So there's been a couple times where I took a break because of that.
Honestly, when I started getting off of apps and I started becoming, like you said, more intentional, I think it was around the time I got off the apps. If that makes sense.
Okay.
For me, I don't think I've ever expressed this to you or expressed this out loud. I think the dating apps gave me a skewed view of who I am in the dating world.
Okay.
Or who I am as like the attractive guy or whatever the case is.
Okay.
It kind of gave me a skewed view because I saw myself like, yeah, I'm getting like freaking 3 likes every day. I'm getting 5 likes every day. Like, oh damn, like okay, like
must be nice.
Getting hoes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, basically
getting the huzz.
But then I thought to myself, I'm just like,
he's getting the huzz, right? Yeah.
You know what? You on my list. Anyways, but it gave me a skewed view of who I am or what I should be looking for in the dating world. Okay. I was looking at one point. I was just looking for somebody who just wants to be my biggest fan. Then I realized I'm not really attracted to someone being that. Like you don't have to hype me up every day because you know this. I'm a self-starter. Like I have to get myself on the road. Somebody who hypes me up, I'm like, I want that to be added on top, not to be my main source of fuel in a sense. And I thought to myself, like, everybody's in this dating app, like, oh my God, I think your podcast is so funny. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's like, cool. So what's your thoughts on what's going on in Ukraine? It's hard to transition into those conversations.
Were you really doing that?
I really was.
That's insane.
Bro, listen.
And also, I want to say this too. Can I say, no. I'm going to stop you. I can't hold them to that when you are leading off with that on your profile, that you're a podcaster. You were putting your picture as a podcaster.
I was putting the clip of the podcast.
Right. So they knew you were a podcaster. When I was doing my dating profile, no one knew that I was in social media. No one knew that I did any of that. Yeah. Because I don't want people to know that. I don't want that to be a focus. I don't want people to think that's my personality. I don't want people to think that because I'm popping on social media, that's who I am. So if you're leading with that and someone looks up your podcast, go watch it and tell you you're so great, that's what you left on your profile.
Can I?
Am I wrong, Phil?
No. Let me land.
You can land. You can land. I just wanted to land first before you land.
You're good.
Yeah.
Let me explain. The reason why I do that is because I want you to know off rip. Like, listen, this is what I do.
Okay.
I don't want no. Oh my God! Like, oh, like like you find out after the fact, and then all of a sudden now it's an issue that I do social media. I'm a podcaster because you automatically have an assumption that, oh, this nigga's just like every other podcaster spitting that Red Bull BS.
Right, but if they like you for you, if they meet you and they like you for you, and they know your personality, know who you are, then they know when you get on the pod, you're not going to say no bullshit.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because
and I feel what you're saying.
Right, your thing is I'm putting it out there to prevent someone from thinking that I'm doing bullshit on a pod, instead of just leading with who you are, and then they're saying, I believe who you are, so I know you're not going to get in a pod and do bullshit.
Well, what I was doing, though, the podcast, like for example, on Hinge, the podcast clip was always the last thing on my profile.
Yeah, But it's still there.
Literally at the bottom.
It's still there.
If you actually read, what Phil, obviously we know people don't read. Well, like Phil said, people don't read. Second you start scrolling and you look, okay, he got kids. Okay, cool, he got a kid. Okay, you're looking, and you see the podcast clip, and that's the only thing you see about me. I'm like, that's fine with me.
Right, but we live in the era of
out.
TikTok and Instagram. So if they see a video clip, they're going to watch it. And also, if they see it and they enjoy what you're saying and they go out and look at it, a conversation starter is, oh my gosh, I love your pod. It's so good.
Why you say it like I talk to white girls?
Can we like? I'm gonna cut that as that's gonna be the intro.
For what pod?
Oh, that's gonna be the drop. Yeah, that's gonna be a drop.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of good. But anyways, what I'm saying, they can lead with that because they want to start a conversation with you. Just saying, I like what you're interested in.
I feel you.
And you're not anti-red pill, and you're saying some good stuff. So it's like I can get behind that.
Well, it's also similar to when we, well, in your past now, when we used to go out in public.
Yeah.
Girls used to come up and just say the wildest shit to us.
To us or to you?
Well, girls said the wildest shit to you about me.
There you go. So don't bring me, because stop trying to bring me into your life.
You are a part of my life.
Right, but stop trying to bring as if my experience for women is yours.
But your experience with women is mine too.
It's not.
If a woman comes up to you and says,
It's about you. That's
like,
not about me.
Like, hey, your friend over there, look, I'm trying to give him the double fist Gawk 3000. That's a part of your life now because you're like, I had to experience some girl tell me that shit about Jay. That shit is weird.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Land, go ahead.
Whether it be House of Blues,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Ice Bar,
Yeah.
Social.
Yeah, keep going.
Where else we been?
Big yourself up.
I'm not bigging myself up.
Go and big up yourself.
Go ahead, Trey.
Go on, big up
No,
yourself.
go ahead, Trey.
No, I'm done.
No, I'm salty right now.
Why are you salty?
I'm salty, high blood pressure.
Why?
Can't stand your ass. Should never give you niggas money. Go ahead.
Listen, so bringing it back to the dating apps. So not recently, but you eliminated Hinge.
Yeah, like months ago.
Right. How has life been? Because in the previous episode, you stated that you've met someone, you know, you're enjoying them. By this time, right now, you've gone out with them. So how has it been navigating this, the real space, the real world without Hinge?
It's easier.
Really?
It's much easier.
Okay.
Because I'm not going in with like a prerequisite or a cheat code already, if that makes any sense. Because on these dating apps, like people will answer the prompts and tell you a little bit about themselves. Like I'm not going in already thinking like, okay, she loves to travel. Okay, she loves to do this. No, I'm going in with intentional questions. I'm going in with the mindset of, let me get to know this stranger by asking open-ended questions. One thing I'll say, you can agree to this because we've had this conversation before. Retail's helped 100% when it comes to meeting people in public.
Yeah, because I don't like people in general, but
exactly.
it's easy to have
working in
conversation.
retail and learning how to ask those open-ended questions has helped me so much in dating. Like nowadays, because I'm more mature, more wiser. I know how to move. I know when to walk away.
I think that's the biggest part.
What?
You're more mature and more wiser now in 2025 in our relationship that we've been friends than you've ever been.
That's true.
I think that if you are on Hinge now, yes, are way different.
Yeah.
You're definitely on a closer level to where I think mentally about relationships than we've been in our lives.
Oh, yeah, before we were like,
yes.
completely ends of the
So what
spectrum.
I'm saying is, if you are on Hinge now, the intentional questions that you're asking on a date now in person, I believe you would ask on Hinge opposed to what you're doing.
That's what you mean.
Yes. But if you're doing it off Hinge, bro, that's great.
I'm chilling off Hinge.
Yeah.
Plus,
I just deleted mine.
I mean, honestly, I'm at the point where I don't really need the dating apps.
Yeah, you a big dog.
Can I
I'm
ask
not
y'all a serious question?
What's up?
Yeah, go ahead, Phil.
What's the difference with all these dating apps? Because I haven't been on any of them.
Ooh,
besides,
okay.
Besides Plenty of Fish, but
I got you. Yo, all right, so look, check.
Go crazy.
All right, so Tinder is the app if you're just trying to fuck, right?
okay.
Bumble is the app that you trying to meet somebody, but somewhat just trying to fuck. But the thing about Bumble is that a lot of
Women have to initiate first on Bumble.
exactly, a lot of women initiate first. Sometimes they don't. They just let that shit ride out and let it expire after you match or whatever the case may be. Hinge is a little bit more easier to speak to people.
Hinge used to be great. Hinge used to be prime.
The algorithm is trash.
No. I'm saying
I think
like
algorithm
now
is trash.
they're very money hungry now.
Oh yeah, because everything has to be you have to pay for something.
Yeah, but back then when it first came out,
and then Plenty of Fish is just weird to me. I don't
even know what Plenty of Fish is.
I don't like that app.
You used it?
I used it one time when I was like 19, 20, and I was like, this shit is trash.
You know what the app? You know what app is crazy? The Black app.
Why is the Black app crazy?
I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm just gonna say it's crazy.
BLQ?
BLK.
BLK.
Yeah, the Black app. That one is kind of crazy.
But yeah, with all these dating apps, it can get a little confusing sometimes about. Sorry, excuse me. About what's the purpose of the app? What's the intention on people with the people on the app? But like I just said, like Tinder is usually the app that's known for just going out to. Get
But you know what? My old GM at my other job, he met his wife on Tinder,
Really?
and they lived. What's crazy is his house was here, her house was right behind his. Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah.
I mean, it's similar to your situation.
I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Small world.
Small world.
Also, another thing, if you're on a dating app, bro, stop putting your radius at like 100 miles, bro.
Yeah, that must be crazy.
Like, bro,
you be
you're
matching
not-
with someone all the way out
Yeah,
in
like, bro,
Miami, you in
like,
Orlando.
You live in Tampa. You're not matching with. You're not going to go date somebody in Atlanta. Like, let's cut.
Yeah.
Let's cut the shit.
Yeah.
Let's cut the shit. Sorry, I had to get that.
No,
off
it's
my
good.
chest.
No, I
had to get
agree
it off
with
my
you.
chest,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
when I was on dating apps and girls was like trying to like me from Jacksonville, I'm like, I'm not driving 3 hours.
But that
to
means your
see.
radius was there too. It only matches you with the radius that you have there.
Like when they pop up in my likes.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. My radius was set to 10 miles.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Phil,
Yo.
got a question for you.
Let's go.
When you were on dating apps,
He never was on dating
you
apps.
said he was on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
Yep.
Yeah.
In 2010?
Yep. In MySpace.
Oh, MySpace. That's funny.
MySpace was the first
That's
dating app.
good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, picture comment for picture comment.
Yeah.
When you were out here, moving and shaking, as we say,
Moving and shaking.
what was one of the reasons? What was one of the things that made you kind of like? I don't know. Explain it.
Cringe?
Yeah, that's the better term. I had another question, another version of that question, but it's gonna be a little bit disrespectful. So, yeah, cringe is the better term.
So I don't really have a specific type, right? I'm more of a demisexual, so if we vibe on a level beyond physical attraction, then I like you.
Okay.
Right? And so, but a lot of these dating apps are just on the surface until you actually meet them.
Right.
So I had my thing open to everybody, not men, but you know what I mean. When it comes to women, so I went out with a lot of different women, and what I learned is that being in your early 20s sucks. Just to let you know, you know what I'm saying?
It does.
And so the girls that I met, they were really cool, but they were still figuring out who the hell they were too. You know, because most of the women in Orlando, they're all transients. You know, they all come from someplace else or a smaller town, and this is their first time in a big area, so they want to experience the big area. And I ain't from here either, so I'm like, well, I don't know, we can go to Universal, but like, I don't know. The girls that I met, I mean, I got some trim, definitely, but
Some trim. I feel old as hell, bro. Some trim.
what? People don't say that.
No, nigga.
He's only 4 years older than me.
Yeah, that's still some old head shit.
Some trim, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh well, yeah. But I remember I dated one girl for like maybe a month, and then I found out that she was hyper jealous.
Oh.
And like because I have a lot of female friends.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna
Ask.
Nah, say it.
Nah, I'm offend half
Ask
of
it.
myself and somebody else in this room.
No, ask a question.
Let's go. Is she Latina?
No, she was a white girl.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Well, Latinas aren't bad, but like, Jesus.
No, she was a white girl.
Haven't you learned from Shannon Sharp?
Well, she was my age though, so.
Okay, never mind. No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, she was hyper jealous because I have a lot of women friends,
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to smash them. So, but she didn't get it, and she was just weird. So I was like, nah, I'm done. And then I met my lady right after that. So
He met his
Oh.
black queen.
yeah,
It's queen. She's your queen to be.
but yeah, that was my last foray into dating apps. That was
Okay.
it.
But
That's a good note.
you never seen that
MySpace.
movie?
I just told you. I complimented
I know, but you never seen that movie?
No, I don't know what that's from.
Coming to America?
I don't remember it. You want to know a truth about me as a black man?
What?
There's a lot of black movies I haven't seen.
Oh, same.
Can you play spades?
Actually, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen.
There's a lot of black movies I haven't seen. And the reason that is because my mom loved a lot of white movies.
You never be in them allegations.
What allegations?
That you white. That you a white boy.
Do you want a WWE fight right now?
No, I'm saying, but you're not beating them allegations, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
right, hold on, wait. Before we continue, Mama Hale, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. That's a black woman right there.
Because I already know your mom going.
She will.
She gonna come.
And
for
she
my
don't
neck.
play.
Mama Hale, I'm sorry. Hope. I know
Yeah, Hope don't play either.
Hope, I'm sorry too. Don't.
She don't like the white boy joke. They don't like the white boy.
No smoke.
They don't like the white boy jokes.
Y'all got it. I don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
I know how you Midwest people be. I seen 8 Mile. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. They don't like the white boy jokes.
But I was gonna ask y'all a question. Similar to the last topic we talked about last week on the podcast, when we talked about guys not being able to settle down or being hesitant to settle down. Do you think a lot of the issues as to why people are burning out on a dating app is because they're ready to settle down, but they keep running into the roadblock of people who just on bullshit?
No, too many options. I think people are.
Really?
I think people are indecisive, and they are corrupted by social media, thinking that they can get all these options. And so they see a good person that they like and they vibe with, but they're like, well, there's also, I can go see what else is here.
I think that's one. I think I can go with that. I think that also that there are people who are intentional,
Right.
and there are a lot of people who aren't. There are more people who aren't intentional on websites, and I think that will burn out too. Right. I can agree with that and believe that, that people who have good hearts, who are really trying to do something, match with people who were really on bullshit. So I think it can be both. Well, but that's a good point.
That's a great point, actually. Yeah. One thing I've noticed is that, and it's like a cliche saying, is that a person is smart, people are dumb, right? Mm-hmm. Similar to what Phil was saying, like there's too many options. One person can be like, okay, this is the person I want to focus on. Forget the options. I'm like a horse with blinders. I'm focused on this person.
Yeah.
The issue is similar to what Phil just said. People see other people jumping from that trampoline to that bed, that place, and they're like, oh, I could do that too. Why should I settle down? So I could be out here moving and shaking, dipping and dabbing. You know what I'm saying? Smashing and dashing, whatever the case may be.
Getting trim.
Getting trim.
Getting that trim.
I could be out here HBO and Climax. You know what I'm saying? But I think Phil, don't laugh. I know for myself, when I stepped away from a dating app, the reason was because, similar to what Phil said, there's too many options out here. I'm not being focused, and I'm not understanding the reason why I want to be dating, the reason why I want to put myself out there. Let me get off these apps because it's making me have a skewed view of the dating landscape.
I think that comes with maturity.
Yeah, of course.
If you're on the app intentional, then you know when you get on the app and you start having a conversation. If I start asking you certain questions and you're having a hard time answering those questions, you're not intentional. You're not ready for this.
Yeah.
A simple question of do you want kids doesn't mean I want kids with you.
It's just,
on the first conversation, do you want kids?
Yeah.
And if you feel like that's too deep of a question, and mind you, I'm 32. We grown. I'm only talking to grown people. So if that's too deep of a question for you, then we can just dip here. That's not. I feel like that's the intentionality that people are missing when they're on dating apps.
You're right.
That you're making situations a lot more hard than they need to be. You can ask certain questions, and if they're unable to answer them because it's too deep or it's too whatever, then that's not for you.
How's life treating you now that you're broken free of the chains of the dating apps?
Life's good, man. I can't complain. I'm a happy man.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Smart answer too, by the way.
It's so smart. She knows. She's here.
It's a smart answer though, right? Imagine you said the wrong thing. She slapped some tires.
No, she already
Fuck
know.
that nigga up. Just a quick little antidote I have.
Go ahead.
Antidote I have. So there was a young lady we spoke about on a previous episode.
Okay.
And we had the conversation on the pod that we're blocking her. We're not speaking about her. It just came to my brain right now.
Are we talking about her again?
No. It just came to my brain for something funny. I think you're gonna laugh at this.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna laugh, but I'll probably humor. I'll humor what you're saying. Because I don't laugh a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
At which I'll
Yeah, but there was at one point. I remember I told you I was like, yeah, she wants to try it out again, blah blah blah. And I don't think I told you this. I saw her on Hinge.
How did you see her if you don't have Hinge?
This is back when I had Hinge.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
I saw her on Hinge and I was like, wait a damn minute. Nah, I'm tripping. Nah, I'm tripping. And I was like, I should tell Trey this. I'm like, nah, let me keep this to myself. I'm gonna keep this part to myself.
So she told you she wanted to try again, but she was back on Hinge.
Exactly. So
that's disgusting.
What's crazy is that this past week, literally, I was in Publix, seen her cousin, her sister, whatever. When I seen her, she was like, "Yo, I think it was kind of fucked up how you did that to my cousin."
For that post?
And I was like,
Yeah!
I was like, dude, like I give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
But the reason why I said that, and I explained to her cousin like my standpoint, even though like at the end of the day, bro, I'm a grown ass man, I don't gotta explain myself to nobody.
Right.
But I explained my standpoint to her cousin. She understood exactly where I was coming from. My cousin's married. She been married for like 8 years, whatever. They ain't got no kids or anything, but she's married, happy relationship.
Right.
She told me straight up verbatim. She said, "I told her you will never be happy with him, even though he's the perfect guy for you, if you don't put your head on straight." I think a lot of the issues that people have when it comes to dating, even with the burning out on dating apps, like you said, being intentional, being mature, your head is not on straight. So that's the reason why you can't succeed on these dating apps. A lot of people look at these dating apps as kind of a nuisance to the world. I don't see it that way.
Yeah.
Sometimes people they're working a lot. The only way they can meet somebody is through a dating app.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of jobs have these conflict of interest policies in the workplace. You might be attracted to somebody you work with.
Yeah.
You might want to date that person. They have everything you want, but you know it's never going to work out because you guys work together. What's your other option? If you're not going out, you're working all the time, or you focus on whatever you want. Dating apps. So I agree with you 100%. Like maturity, being intentional, knowing what you want, knowing how to communicate about what you want or what you desire. All those things kind of fill into that. What's the word I'm looking for? They just fill into that those actions.
You know, I have one last thing to say about dating apps, and that is there's a lot of negativity on them. But what I would say is that when you go on a dating app, there are going to be multiple people that you're attracted to, and that if you have the proper conversations, you can pull out of a dating app quick.
Yeah.
And once you pull out of the dating app, understand that there are always going to be someone else attractive.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's always going to be someone else that looks good.
There's always going to be somebody with a
There's
cute
always
face.
going to be that. But you matched with someone.
Yeah.
You were attracted to them. You liked your conversation. Build on that. I think a lot of people, like we discussed before, are always looking for the next best thing, and that's why the dating app is trash. When you found something that you like, you have great conversation, build upon that, and then get away, delete it, move on, and stay off and build what you got in the real world now. Because a lot of people like to live there and just leave it on just in case.
I've noticed that a lot of people who have terrible choices in dating have to make terrible choices in life as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to sound crazy, but it's a choice to court like for a guy. It's a choice for us to court that woman that we're interested in.
Right.
It's a choice for us to cut off all the other girls who are trying to get our attention.
Yeah.
It's a choice to be loyal to that woman. It's a choice to it's not a choice to fall in love. It's a choice to stay in love with that person.
Right.
Day in and day out.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not willing to make that first choice to then that domino effect to get to those other choices to where that salvation of happiness, love, prosperity is at. A lot of people are not willing to make those choices that build up to that point.
Right.
I think that's
I agree.
I think that's an issue that they're dealing with. Same thing, vice versa. If it's a woman with a man, woman, like a lot of those choices too. Me personally, I've noticed now that I'm off dating apps, I pay attention to people's choices with their friendships now. Like, if I'm talking to you about a friend you have and maybe you have a falling out or an issue, I shouldn't be hearing every other week that you have another beef with another friend.
Yeah.
Because now I'm seeing the common denominator is not them.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah.
Those are terrible choices that you have in friendships. Then why would I make the choice to be with you in a relationship?
Yeah. I think that bringing up friendships, I think if people were to come up and say, like, based on the pod, based on our experiences, how we're so opposite and how we lived our life, you just saying that statement, well, Trey, why are you best friends with Jay? I hold Jay accountable.
You do.
There's difference between having friends and just letting them live how they want to live, and holding them accountable for the actions that they make and helping them grow and develop. So in that situation, if you're with friends and you can't help them grow or help them develop, and you're judging them based on those people, that says a lot about you as a person not being able to speak up before you can depart from someone who's not going to lie. The reason we're still best friends and where we are right now is the fact that we've had a conversation and you grow from it. If you were a person that didn't grow or change, I couldn't be a friend with that person.
Right.
The fact that you've developed and grown into the man that you are currently right now, which is way different than where you were when I first met you, says a lot about your character right now. So, yeah. That's like I say.
Appreciate that, bro.
Salute.
Make sure you give me your flowers. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Phil, anything you want to say before we sign off?
No, man. This is something that I'm really not that experienced in. So, especially modern times, So it's good to hear y'all's perspective.
You know what I'm saying? We live vicariously through us, man.
Yeah.
And vicariously through him.
Well, vicariously through him, yeah, because I'm trying to get married in these
Me
streets.
too. I'm trying to get put a ring on it.
Facts.
Put a ring on it.
I'm so confused what just happened.
All right.
Oh, she wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
No, she was paying attention.
Oh,
I think.
okay. All right, so for the Would You Rathers for this episode, y'all ready?
Yeah, I've got one too.
All right, this one's you got one too?
Yeah.
All right, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Mine's related to dating apps.
Oh, yeah, you go first.
Go first.
All right. Would you rather, and you have to pick one, would you rather marry the first person you ever went on an online date with or the last person you went on an online date with?
The last one. Ding, ding. Go ding, ding, ding.
Ooh. Great answer, Trey, by the way.
Ding, ding, ding.
He wants a ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
Yeah. And she in the stew, y'all.
I didn't know that wasn't like prepped.
I know it's not, but it was great.
Damn. I don't remember who the last person I went on an online date with.
But you remember the first?
Isn't that the one who stood you up?
It was. Fuck. Yo. No. Hell no. I had to be the first one. Who's the first person I went on an online date with? Oh, no, I can't do that one either.
You gotta pick one.
Fuck.
Fuck that bitch.
I'm gonna do the one that stood me up, my last online date. Just because I'm gonna live my life. She's gonna be never around.
Okay, sure.
That's the logic I'm looking at. I'm still single. I'm out in these streets.
Got it.
Actually, I don't want to be in these streets. I want to come home. Like, I want to come home.
Clipped.
I don't even know where my home is. I don't even have a home.
Skin clipped.
I'm out here.
It's clipped.
Anyways, all right. I want to give you guys a funny one. All right. Would you rather be chased by 20 chickens or just one giant chicken?
So
20 chickens.
I have gotten chased by an ostrich, and I do not like it.
So you was that Kevin Hart stand-up?
Yep, I have gotten chased by an ostrich, and that is horrifying.
That nigga was staring at him like, "Hey, when I catch you, I'm gonna fuck you up."
This dude, I got pictures of. This dude stuck his head in my car, in my sunroof, got on my damn my car outside, and came in the car. I had to get out the car. I ran, and it chased my ass.
Oh shit! Damn.
That's crazy.
He was literally on your ass, like
pecking at me. And you know me, I'm a part amputee, so that he could have caught up with me real quick.
yeah. Ostrich runs like what, 45 miles per hour?
Yeah.
Yes, they run fast.
Hell nah. Yo, Phil, that's crazy.
Give me the 20 chickens.
20 chickens?
Yeah.
Kick 'em.
All them chickens. I'm gonna do the 20 chickens as well. A big chicken, I feel like it would traumatize me. I would think of who's the Looney Tunes character, Foghorn Leghorn? That shit would traumatize
Oh, because
me.
he's racist too.
Yeah, he racist as hell.
Chicken.
Which is crazy. The fact that the chicken was racist in Looney Tunes.
He's white, so.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
Caucasoid.
But also, big chickens are dinosaurs. So.
Like an ostrich is a dinosaur?
Yeah, dude. Have you seen their feet?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They evolved from dinosaurs.
All right, I got another one for y'all. You ready? This one's a little a little controversial, and I like it. All right. Would you rather have your partner call you your ex's name or you do it to them? It's a little controversial. It's a little controversial. Listen, I can say these things because I'm single. I love starting some shit. I would never know.
That's tough.
I love stirring some shit up. Would you rather call your partner by your ex's name, or have her call you by her ex's name?
Her ex's name was Phil, so.
That's crazy. She like Phil's. She was filling it up.
You know what?
Trey. Trey about to say some shit. Hey, yo, clip this up. All right, let me ask this question one more time so we can clip it up correctly. Would you rather call your ex by your ex? Sorry, call your girl by your ex's name, or have her call you by her ex's name? Go ahead, Trey. Answer it. Go ahead. Yeah, give him a solo. Yeah.
I think that I would rather.
Remember, she's in the room. She's right behind the camera, Trey.
I know. I think I would rather her say the ex's name, because I feel like long term, I can like get past it. I wouldn't want that to be like linger on for
Great answer.
yeah.
Great
I think I'll take it that
Bro,
way.
you know how hard I'm smiling right now? My fucking cheeks.
Yeah, you're burdened.
My shit hurts right now. That's how hard I'm
Yeah, I
smiling.
think I would take that. I would be hurt for a little bit.
Maybe start some shit.
I'd be hurt for a little bit, but I think I can let it go.
All right, last one. Actually, no, I don't like that one. Actually, yeah, I got it.
You're nasty.
Would you rather be on a desert island with your ex or stuck with your boss?
My boss is awesome. So
Still with my boss?
Like on that desert island, the only companion you have is your ex, or your only companion you have is your boss.
My boss.
I mean, my ex is awesome too.
I'm technically your boss. I'm technically your boss.
I thought you said I'm tickling
true.
your balls.
No. I'm saying I'm technically.
Well,
Trey's
that's
boss,
true.
technically.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It is your network.
That part. All right, last one. Would you rather marry the hottest person alive or the smartest person alive? Smartest, easily.
What if it's a man?
I'm a top. Give me head, top, A, top, A, top, A, top. Let me stop.
I ain't give my dick, so you gave you suck my dick.
Hey, you know what's crazy too, bro? This is when I realized me and Trey are doing great things with this podcast.
Trey's
bro,
dead.
Bro, in the comments, all they do is call me and Trey gay.
It's insane.
That's how I know me and Trey are doing something well in the podcast. Because one thing I always notice when it comes to black men specifically, it's always either that nigga, when white people criticize us, it's like, oh, that nigga was at a Diddy party. That's why he got that opinion. Or if it's black men criticizing us, it's like, them niggas is gay. Ain't no real niggas talking like that. And I'm like, the fact that you calling me gay lets me know I'm doing something good.
The fact that they're calling us gay, which is mostly the men, lets me know that they're not following the pot, which I'm okay with. I only
fine
want the
with me
ladies
too.
and the gays, to be
That's-
honest with you. They the one that...
Nigga, if the ladies and the gays are the ones supporting us, I'm more than happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm more
They
than
the one
happy
that
with
paying.
Like, I'm secure in myself to have a gay fan.
Yeah.
Like, I could care less.
Yeah, me too.
He a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan.
Me go.
I'm about to get copyrighted for this. Watch. You gonna get copyrighted and strike for this.
It's not a real song.
We about to get copyrighted for this.
We gay, yeah, we gay. It's okay to be gay. Facts. Migos out the closet.
Was I just bobbing my head to this shit?
Let's go. We gay, yeah, we gay. It's
Clip
okay
that.
to be gay.
This shit was like, it was making it was like, well, what the fuck is going on?
You're not beating them light skin allegations after this. When I clip this part, you're not beating them light skin allegations. They about to kick yo back in.
It's okay to be gay.
Keep digging your grave, nigga.
Gay in the Webster Dictionary means happy. So if that's the case, I'm a happy
Happy
individual.
on the top of some dick. Anyways,
You know women have dicks too, right?
it's called clits.
But it's a dick.
Yeah, I know it's a dick.
So I'm going to keep, any way you try to slice and
Flick
dice
the
it,
bean, boy. Flick the bean.
gotta find the bean.
That's another thing. We gonna have
Did you watch the movie Sinners?
Yes, loved it.
Preacher Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phil, anything you want to say before we sign off, bro?
No, that was great.
Because that's actually a good reference, by the way. That's a great reference. Trey, anything you want to say before we sign off?
Nah, this is good.
Another great episode,
Great
man.
episode, bro.
May is going great, guys.
22. Episode 22.
Deuce. 22.
Anyways,
y'all, on behalf of myself, on behalf of Trey, on behalf of Phil, and everybody else at the DeRosa Media Network, we appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Fupas and Flapjacks. Please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the Patreon. We have $5, $10, and $15 tiers. For the $10 tier, you guys will have exclusive access to our new show, Fupas and Flapjacks After Dark, where we speak about sexual health, sexual experiences, and all things sex. But we're not being degenerates and horny, if that makes any sense.
I'm being horny.
Nice.
Never mind, I'm not being horny.
Trey's gonna be wearing a chastity belt for every episode of Fupas and Flapjacks After Dark, by the way. Anyways, guys, this has been another great episode of Fupas and Flapjacks. Please be safe, be happy, understand that you're enough, and we are signing off, y'all.
Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. I just wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me.